if you want to have your own input, that's cool. Go ahead. What? Socks and Pokemon do coincide. There's a Pokemon that has socks on its hands. Remind me to show you. I'll show you that later. Anyways, what's going on, guys? NewAge here, bringing you a Showdown battle, just because I felt like recording. So, I'm such a generous guy, that's what I decided to do. Using my NewAgeSteel team, just because, I mean, I have other teams, but I'm saving those for other videos, so just bringing you this one. So this guy, we're in OU, he's got Chansey, what's it called, Keldeo, Heatran, Mandibuzz, Landers, and Venusaur. So, that's looking all kinds of bad, but we're going to go ahead and start with the Ferrothorn, see how that goes. Now, he could switch out to the Venusaur, predicting Leech Seed, but you know what? We're going to see what happens. Maybe he'll stay in. Maybe he'll go for you too. That's cool. I also got people here with me, friends, like I always do, because I always have people up in my room. That's true, I don't have friends, I just house random strangers. So he goes for the knockoff, doesn't switch out, so we're going to get a Leech Seed off him, and he's going to take a whole bunch of damage, even though our item is gone. That's okay. That's okay. Never minded losing a little bit of our items. So we're going to go for a Stealth Rock, get that nice and set up. Probably going to switch out into Mandibuzz, just because, to get those to go away. That's okay. He doesn't, he goes into Keldeo, so that's fine too. Because we are going to get Stealth Rock set up. And I am a little bit afraid of the Sacred Sword, to be honest. Don't know. Kind of want to go out to Klefki just to get my screens and everything set up and guarantee some paralysis on this guy. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see how that goes. Oh, it's a lot harder than you think, man. Talking in a fast enough way to where it's considered commentary, I guess. Especially when you're listening to music in your ears, especially when you're trying to think about the battle too. Yeah, making English. It's harder than I thought. I'd watch people say, hey, that's easy. They don't make mistakes, but what I didn't realize was they're professionals. They've been doing it for a long time. And they make it look all kinds of easy. Now, actually, he just used Calm Mind, but yes, he did use Substitute. So this man's trying to set up all over our faces. It did use Calm Mind, so I'm assuming it's a special attacking Keldeo. So we went for the light screen. We are going to just switch back out into Ferrothorn. Honestly, don't really have much for Keldeo on my team, but that's not going to stop us from trying, right? Actually, I should have just gone into Heatran because I could have roared it out, but that's okay. So he does have the Sacred Sword, which, I was going to say, I don't know why that did so much damage, but it was a crit, so that's not good. So, this thing is likely going to kill anything we bring out. We probably did lose, but you know what? Like I said, that's not going to stop us from trying. So I'm just going to go out into Excadrill here, see if we could break the substitute using Earthquake, but today honestly hasn't been my day for making videos. So he does kill us, that's what I was hoping for, because now I could switch out into Klefki and get the paralysis off before it goes back into the sub, so that's nice for us. I feel like we may be able to kill this thing, it's just going to take out a lot of our Pokemon first. So that sucks, it really does. So he does get the substitute off again, but we did get the paralysis, so that's nice. Unfortunately, I don't think we can't go for the foul play because it has justified. Don't really know what we could do here. I figure he could try and go for Sacred Sword. I might... Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play it a little risky. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna play it a little risky. I'm gonna switch into Heatran, hope he gets paralyzed, or some kind of good stuff like that, and try and roar him out. Let's see how that works. Paralyzed, there it is, but Roar is a negative priority move, so he's still going to get a chance to go first, even though he's paralyzed. We'll see what happens. He does get the Sacred Sword off, but it doesn't kill, so that's great. So we're going to roar him out. He's going to lose the stat boost, and he's going to be paralyzed next time he comes in. So, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, we got the Venusaur, obviously the Mega. Honestly, I could see him switching out into Heatran, predicting the fire move. So, I'm just gonna go for another roar. So he does switch out, and he goes into Chansey, not Heatran, so that's okay. Either way, we're roaring it out. So that takes him back out into Landorus, and this thing is going to be able to kill us for sure, so that's fine. We're just going to try and hit it with the Lava Plume. We are faster, doesn't kill. We do get the burn though, so all kinds of great things happening on our side, even though we have lost 3 of our Pokemon now, but you know what? That's never stopped us before, right? So I think I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity and try and set up on this guy. He is burned, so he's not going to be able to do that much damage, and Aegislash can take hits like a pro, so we should be just fine to go for Atomize here. He does go for the Earthquake, so that's going to activate our weakness policy. Then he's going to die to burn on this next, at the end of this turn. So that worked out well. I really don't want him to go into Venusaur. Okay, he didn't, so I should be faster. So I'm just going to try and go for a Hidden Power right here and take this thing out. So we are faster, and it survives, so that really sucks. And Foul Play is going to take us down, even though we're at +2. But you know what? That's okay, because I just felt like bringing an extra video to you guys. So I'm assuming he's going to try and go for Defog, so I'm just going to go ahead and Thunder Wave him real quick. Hopefully he could get paralyzed, and we could hit him with the Foul Play. He does get paralyzed, but actually he does have the Leftovers recovery. So Foul Play, I doubt is going to kill this thing, but I'm sure he is just going to keep trying to go for Defog, so why not try? That's going to do absolutely nothing at all. He is still paralyzed though, so that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and use Reflect, even though if he does get the Defog off, he's not. He's just getting all kinds of paralyzed. That is going to get rid of our Reflect if he does get that up. But, you know what? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So, he's not paralyzed that time. He does go for Taunt, which is perfectly fine with us. That's cool. That's cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and... I think I'm just going to use Iron Head. That should finish him up. And not really anything else wants to take an Iron Head. Actually, I'm going to go for Play Rough. Less Pokemon want to take a Play Rough on his team. Hopefully I don't miss. We have been doing good so far. We should be faster because he's paralyzed. So I'm thinking he might try and switch out right here just to keep his Mandibuzz alive. Predict something. If not, as long as we hit it, it's going to go down. So he's not going to have anything to get rid of the Stealth Rock, so that's good. Oh, and I disconnected, so we should be able to reconnect just fine. As long as the internet is not messing up somehow. And if that's the case, well, then that'll be that. I tried recording a video for you guys, and it didn't work. Uh-oh. So I do have 60 seconds to rejoin. So hopefully my internet will connect back. My internet has been bad tonight. So that might have been a bad time to try and do this. But if it does work, we should be able to get back in the game. No. No. Not happening. Come on. Get us back in the game. Get us back in the game. Pretty sure that was under 60 seconds. So, oh, it took us back to our turn. So, that's good. He does switch out like he said. He goes into Venusaur, which is what I was afraid of, honestly. So, he should take this Play Rough pretty well. Even though he resisted, it does do a nice chunk of damage. So, I'm going to try and go for an Ice Punch here. It should kill it, even if he's a Mega. But he is faster, so he's going to get the Synthesis off. And, nope, that does not kill. So, I can only assume he's going to try and go for a Leech Seed or some kind of good stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm just going to switch out into a Klefki real quick, try and get this thing paralyzed, because at this point we only have 2 Pokemon left. So Klefki, we're going to need you to get all the support you can out on this guy. So I don't know which one we have up. I think we have Reflect up. Yeah, we have Reflect up. So I'm going to go ahead and try and Thunder Wave this guy. He is going to switch out probably to Mandibuzz to take that paralysis, yep. And then get some Leech Seed health off. So that's fine. I'm just going to try and set up the light screen. Even though if he does get the defog off, it's going to make both of those go away. which in that case we're going to switch back out into Meiwa, and we are going to try and predict the Venusaur to come back in and hit it with something beneficial. We don't really have anything, but Play Rough did do a nice chunk of damage, so we're going to try that. So there's the defog, so that's really bad, because now he could just switch out for Mandibuzz whenever he wants. So we're going to go ahead and just go for an Ice Punch here. Even if he switches out into Venusaur, maybe we could get some crazy free attacks. Who knows? He does go out into Heatran because he didn't want to go into Venusaur that time, so that was a good move on his part. And if he is going to try and attack us, I guess our best bet is just to go for a Sucker Punch. Maybe we'll get a crit. If not, that's okay. Just here to do some battling. We don't get a crit, which that sucks because a crit would have killed. Meiwa doesn't die, so that's nice. And Sucker Punch did a clean 50%, so as long as this does the same amount of damage, it should kill. But he is going for the status move, probably Stealth Rocks. There it is. So that's fine, so we can't switch out Meiwa anymore, and he is going to have enough health left now to survive a Sucker Punch, so very good on him, very good on him. And that's fine, because after Meiwa going down, there's nothing Klefki could do to the rest of this man's team, so that's just fine. Like we always do on here, take our losses as we get them, because we also get wins too. That does happen. So when I'm uploading this, my current record should be 10-6, so this loss right here will bring us to a cool 10-7. Even though this was an extra video, not really for any kind of segment, it was on Pokemon Showdown, so I am going to go ahead and count that towards us. Also, I don't think I mentioned this in the video, but for our Pokemon of the Week, when we go on Showdown and do that on Cerebi, I'm not going to count any losses we get on there towards our record, because sometimes it's going to be on Cerebi, or sometimes it's going to be on Pokemon Showdown, sometimes it's going to be on X and Y, so I'm not really going to count those, and it's only once a week, so a little bit of info for you guys there. Other than that, this was just a video I wanted to put out for you guys, just because I was feeling some recording going on. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel or follow me on Instagram and Twitter to get first-hand information on when I post videos to the channel and what ideas I have coming your way for you guys. So until then, keep on watching. This is NewAgeSteel, and I will see you guys next time.